Hello Star Wars fans and collectors, it's me Jedi Master 98 back again with another Star Wars figure review. In today's Star Wars figure review we're going to take a look now at some brand new figures from the Vintage Collection line, and in these next couple of reviews we're going to take a look now at characters from the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show. Now these next couple of figures we're going to be taking a look at obviously two well-known characters in terms of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader, but in today's review we're going to be taking a look now a brand new character to make her first appearance in this live action series of the Kenobi series. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at a character that is an Inquisitor that appears in obviously all of the Kenobi episodes, but this character, as the series progresses, we get a bit of a background story on this character's background, and we find out that she used to be a Jedi Padawan in the final days of the Clone Wars, and obviously we see cut flashback scenes in the series where obviously Operation Nightfall, Order 66 is taking place, and we see Vader and his 501st troops slaughtering Jedi Masters, younglings, and obviously any other Jedi that are lingering about in the temple. Now the character we're going to take a look at today is this one. It is Reva, also known as the third sister from the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show. Now this is Reva's appearance in the Kenobi TV show. As I said, we obviously got a bit of background knowledge of this character. Obviously she was a former Jedi Padawan as part of the final days of the Clone Wars, and obviously Operation Nightfall did take place where the 501st and Darth Vader stormed the Jedi Temple and wiped out all the Jedis and Padawans in front of them. Obviously, you know, some of the Jedi managed to survive and were on the run, but Reva decided to turn allegiances from the light and obviously become a dark side user in terms of being an Inquisitor. The figure itself is really cool, really like the overall design and look obviously of the Inquisitors in the TV show, and obviously we've got a very nice facial sculpt of the actress who portrays Reva. We'll take a look at Reva in a few moments, but first we are going to take a look at the packaging and eventually the accessories that comes with this figure. As you see, this is the Vintage Collection card that comes with Reva. At the top you've obviously got the price I paid for this figure, the Star Wars, the Obi-Wan Kenobi logo just below, the name of the character there, the plastic bubble that obviously protects the figure, the Kenner logo, and a nice shot of Reva in action. Turn the packaging around, you've obviously got other figures to appear in the wave as well, the Star Wars logo at the top, and obviously some legal stuff at the bottom. And as I said, Reva, she's a brand new Star Wars character to this Obi-Wan Kenobi series, and it's nice to have a figure on the vintage card. So that's the packaging for Reva, also known as the third sister. Now before we dive into this review, this character does come with a few accessories, and I'll just show you them briefly. Obviously the figure itself, the main accessory, she does come with her double bladed Inquisitor saber, whereas obviously in the series and in obviously Star Wars Rebels this can obviously spin around like so. Just at the side she's obviously got an unlit version of this saber on her belt, and she also does come with two singular bladed versions of this saber, and obviously these sabers were obviously taken apart when obviously Lord Vader was dueling Reva, and obviously she got stabbed by Vader, and obviously he used these two lightsabers from the Inquisitor's saber. Obviously the Inquisitor's saber's like that and obviously joins up, but obviously he just split them apart, and obviously these are the sabers that come with it. I'll just show you one of them. Detail's really nice, a nice shade of red, and obviously a nice look to the hilt as well in terms of black and silver sculpted. But the lightsabers are really cool. They are quite thin, so try not to lose these. Nice shade of red, and it's a nice indicator to future episodes in terms of obviously where Reva tried to betray Lord Vader, and obviously she got stabbed and was left for dead. until she made it back to Tatooine and realised that she had a better life outside of being an Inquisitor. So they're the two sabers that come with this figure, and also including the unlit saber on the belt, and obviously the larger one that she's holding. That's the accessories to just give you a look at. Let's take a look at this figure in more detail. Start off with the articulation. As you see, Reva, she does come with a swivel, and obviously there's a bowl joint at the top. There's movement in the shoulders, elbows and the wrists. Torso, you've got plenty of movement there. You've got movement in the legs, movement in the elbows and in the wrists. As I said as well, she's obviously got an unlit version of this saber on the side of her belt, and a really nice sculpted version of this saber that she's wielding. As you can see, it's got nice two shades of red and really nice detail on the actual hilt. Give you a zoom in just to go through an overall look at this character. As I said, you've got that really nice shade of red on the saber, like so, and you've also got the nice details of the Inquisitor's lightsaber. You've got a really nice sculpted facial sculpt of the actress who portrays Reva in the Kenobi series. She's done a fantastic job, and she's a very unique and interesting character. You've got a really nice sculpted ponytail at the back. That's obviously sculpted nicely by Hasbro. You've obviously got the black uniform in terms of obviously an Inquisitor look, with obviously all the different buckles and pieces to it. You've got a nicely sculpted cloak at the back with a nice soft scud. And obviously there's the unlit saber at the side. You've obviously got some markings on the side as well. That is, looks like a marking. I believe that's an Imperial marking, I believe, or an Inquisitor's marking. So that's on the side there. And obviously nothing that appears on the other side. The belt is sculpted nicely, same with the overall legs and boots as well. And like I said, that facial sculpt recently, that's been the big selling point with some of these vintage collection figures. In a future review, I'll give you obviously a look at Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Kenobi TV show, and they've really captured obviously Ewan McGregor really well, and obviously the actress who portrays this character, they've captured her really well. Posability and obviously overall sculpt is really cool with this figure as well. You can get her in plenty of poses, obviously fighting alongside Darth Vader and possibly trying to hunt down the wandering Jedi that is Obi-Wan, and obviously try to get information out of a young Princess Leia. But apart from that, Reva, she's an interesting character, like with most Star Wars characters in the Star Wars universe. I'm really pleased that we finally obviously got figures from the Kenobi series, and obviously a new character in terms of Reva, and hopefully down the line we'll possibly see a live action version of the fifth brother, who obviously appeared in Rebels and the Kenobi series, and obviously a few more Inquisitors in terms of the Grand Inquisitor and the other one, which I forget the name of. But hopefully down the line we can see more figures from the Kenobi TV show. But other than that, I'm really impressed with this figure in terms of overall sculpt, accessories, in terms of these two lightsabers as well, the wielded saber, or the double bladed saber in terms of the Inquisitor's blade, and the unlit version. It's nicely done, really nice feel to the figure, overall look to the design, and obviously a really interesting character as well. As I said, Reva has second thoughts on being an Inquisitor, so whether they make a second series of Kenobi, we'll wait and see what happens to this character. But if not, I'm sure we'll get a comic down the line eventually discovering Reva's fate. But apart from that, the third sister is a really cool figure. As I said, you obviously can look at this figure in terms of posability and accessories and paint applications in terms of what it's offering. Like I said, we've got a nice background knowledge of this character in the series, and overall really impressed with the overall sculpt, design, paint applications and overall feel to this figure. So that has been it. So that's been Reva, also known as the third sister from the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show. Really cool figure, and if you want to pick your hands up on this figure, then by all means have a look online or your local stores to see if you can pick this figure up. In the next couple of reviews, we're obviously going to be taking up the two main characters in this series, which is indeed Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader. So I've got some brand new figures to give you a look at them. And then after that, we're going to take a look at a massive haul of figures from my local Forbidden Planet. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching this review. I'll be back with many more Star Wars figure reviews very soon. And if you haven't done so already, please don't hesitate to also subscribe to the channel, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll see you in the next review. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. Take care, look after yourself, and as always, may the Force be with you.